welcome back to SlydeBytes. If you're not familiar with the channel, this is a budget guitar and gear review channel. So today, if you are, uninitiated, I don't know, honestly, most of you are going to be initiated with today's topic. We're going to be talking about the legendary Boss DS-1 distortion pedal. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I've also been wanting to do some more beginner-oriented stuff. And I got thinking, one of my favorite... I used the Boss DS-1 for all my primary distortion for over a decade before I started getting into other stuff, and really, I still was using this up until early last year as my primary distortion pedal. Because I like it. And if you listen to this channel much, or you know what kind of music I make, I do a lot of blues, but I also do a lot of metal, and I do a lot of hard rock, and even southern rock, and all kinds of different music. And this is a pedal that lets me hit all those genres very effectively. And it may not be the most modern, melt your face off metal tone, but it still can get pretty heavy. And I think it's misunderstood, and I think a lot of people don't quite realize how to use this pedal, or are trying to use it in ways that maybe a more modern metal pedal would be more applicable. So, as I'm being checked on by Grumpy Beagle Dog. Alright, so, hi buddy. So, let's go ahead and, just talk about this pedal real quick. So, as of this video, I'm looking on, this is Sweetwater I have pulled up here, $62.99 for this pedal. Of all the pedals in the world that have been used by so many people that have attained legendary status and have gotten ridiculously overpriced, yeah, all those pedals, this pedal has stayed relatively sane. And, the Boss DS-1 was a craft, even the newer version of this pedal is still only going for $150 on here. So that's really not bad. $63 to $150 if you want the upgraded version of it. That's a good price on a very versatile pedal. Let me read you the list of notable users off of Wikipedia here who have used this pedal. It's Bruce Kulick. Forgive me if I say any of these last names wrong, by the way. Some of these you'll recognize. Some of them I'm not overly familiar with. So Bruce Kulick, Chuck Schuldiner, Dave Navarro, know him. Gary Moore, know him. Doug Aldrich, know him. George Lynch, Joe Satriani, legend. John Frusciante, Kurt Cobain, Luca Bob Gotti, Mark Spear, Matthias Jabs, Mike Stern, Peter Steele, Roger Spinella, Steve Rothery, and Steve Vai. Now, Joe Satriani and Steve Vai were very important to me in my formative years of guitar playing. The gentleman who taught me to play guitar, he and I just listened to a crap load of Joe Satriani and Steve Vai whenever we'd make our pilgrimages to various guitar centers around our location and come home with guitars. So, yeah. The Boss DS-1 was a natural choice for me to pick up. This is a great pedal, and it's actually really versatile. So let's go ahead, I'm going to turn the volume back up. So just so you know, we are running my rig. Right now we are using the Kramer Focus, and it is in drop D, actually double drop D, and we're just using my typical pedal chain. So, as you can see, nothing else right now is on, except I do have my Lotkey analog delay on over there, just for some extra sound. But we'll go ahead and shut that off for now, because I want you to just hear some tones. We'll flip around some of the pickups, turn some knobs, and just let you hear some extra tones out of the Boss DS-1. Here we go! And let you hear the guitar and the bridge and neck pickups without any effects on. So what do you think? I think it can cover a lot of genres. Personal opinion, I like this cranked right here. I like this right about here. And I press this, and this is the tone I usually use when I'm using this thing. So now, let's go ahead and turn the analog delay back on, the tube amp modeler, my Kmise noise gate, and my DigiTech Bad Monkey, and let you hear what this thing sounds like with my boosted metal rig running through it. So there you go. So for what this pedal is, this pedal actually can do a lot. Again, it may not be the most in-your-face melting metal tone ever, but I don't always play like in-your-face, you know, just heavy metal. I play a lot of different genres, as I mentioned before, and I really like the distortion sound from the Boss DS-1. To me, this tone is something in between a fuzz and a distortion, and I like it. It's early. It's an early example of what distortion pedals, you know, were and would come to be, and this was really the foundation of so much. And it's a great pedal. If you're a metal guy, you can use this for metal. You just gotta know how to set it, and you gotta be able to boost your you know, signal probably a little bit using something like an overdrive, and have your amp set right. But you can do it. And some people even run this through the effects loop. I've seen that. If that works for you, great. We're running this just through the front of the amp right now, and that's, to me, you know, to me that sounds fine. I love the tone. This is a great pedal. Runs off of, just like any Boss pedal, runs off of a 9-volt battery or a 9-volt power supply. You got one tone knob, one level knob, one distortion knob. That's it. Simple. And you know, these are a little loose, but this isn't actually like, I think an early 2000s Boss DS-1. I've been confused. I thought this was an 80s before, but actually my chorus pedal is one of the early Boss chorus pedals, and that's like an 80 something, and this is a like 2000 something pedal. It's not old. I got it for $30 used. Guitar Center, again, one of my first distortion pedals, and I've been using it for it's been with me literally since I got my first electric guitar, so at least 14 years. I got it really soon after that. It's a great pedal. I firmly recommend it. If you can find these at a good deal or at full price, I still think it's completely worth it. This is one of the few times I'm going to tell you full price is not unfair for this thing. You can get a lot of tones, and if you have a versatile guitar, like this is basically an S-type guitar with a humbucker and 2 single coil pickups. I was flipping around on the pickups there, giving you different tones. I was playing, twangy stuff, crunchy stuff, bluesy stuff, jazzy stuff. You can do all that with versatile enough guitar, and this pedal is versatile enough to handle that. It is available. You can get these, or you can get the upgraded Wazacraft version for $150. So a little less than $100 more. Totally up to you. I don't think you're going wrong either way. And if so many other people have used this thing effectively, so many legendary guitar heroes have used this pedal effectively, who am I to argue? So, guys, thanks so much for watching SlydeBytes. Oh, and by the way, this is like all Boss pedals. Metal. You're not gonna break this thing. If you break this thing, I will be impressed. I'm sure someone has. I'm sure somebody out there has broken a Boss pedal, but I've never broken one. I've had this one. This pedal's, a little bit younger than me. Not by a whole lot, though. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching SlydeBytes. I appreciate all of you who keep coming back. Definitely recommend the Boss DS-1. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, because that goes a long way to helping this channel grow. Also, I am now all over the place on the internet. I am on SoundCloud, I am on Facebook, I am on Twitter, I am on Instagram, and also you can always look on the community page here on YouTube, because I'm here too. So you can find me on SlydeBytes on all platforms, basically, that I've mentioned here. And guys, thank you again so much. I appreciate all of you. Keep shredding, partners. I will talk to you soon with more content. Bye.